and some olives. I'm balling here, guys. What are you doing, Fang? What are you doing, sweetie? She was literally asleep right next to me, so I don't know what she's doing. What are you recording, King Studios? I just finished recording my audio for my video, Our Comics Dying.
You should go now.
That's what I was doing before this. Ah, Armor 3. I used to play Armor 3. Armor 3 is fun. I'm trying to get the live stream up for the YouTube side so I can see what's going on over there. I don't know how long today is going to be, guys. Probably shorter. My eyes are still hurting. I don't have the proper glasses yet, so I'm still kind of dealing with it. The longest we're going to go is 3 hours. I'm going to try to at least push an hour and a half, 2 hours, because we got a lot of stuff to do in this game, so. There we go. Now I got both chats over here so I can see them. I like Marvel Snap, Carlos. I don't think I'll stream it because I'll spend money. I'm a little quiet. I'm a little chill today, Seth. That might be more what the issue is. I find it a little funny. I ended up finding like evidence that the whole unit sales argument, god damn it, Cap, isn't actually isn't valid.
Isn't it literally called the prophecy of the midnight sun?
Hey, what up, Agaro Chan? Welcome to the stream. We're having some lunch, turkey meatballs. I have pizza tonight.
I still say we should have built a firing range for.
Let's see if you're as good.
That's kind of the trick, in my opinion, guys, to make sure that you are able to pig out on things like pizza. You just got to go lighter on the other meals. I was thinking about a Big Mac, but that probably wouldn't work out well. We need coin. God darn it. Okay. Craft a... Oh, rare ability for Dr. Share. Let's go do that real quick so we don't forget that one.
Always knew Blaze would bite into with something reckless.
I want a military sim game like Tarkov that has PvE options, like straight up PvE. I don't have to deal with other people. I just want to be able to get out with my buddies.
What are we building today?
And go crazy like Tarkov
All right, here's the
style.
plan. I'll hit this thing with the big hammer, and you transform it into something useful.
That's all I can expect of your contribution, then? No materials analysis, no tactical projection.
Are you listening to them?
Nope. I'm feeling hands-on today. Just gonna hammer stuff and see how it goes. You do your thing.
This is why I despise.
I'm gonna hit this with a hammer, and then you do your thing.
Does this meet your specifications? Good day, Hunter.
That's funny. I almost feel like that was improv by the two actors.
A completed Darkhold.
Who would...
What the hell? No, I completed the quest. Okay, so he's glitching. We'll have to come back to him afterwards. We gotta go get coin. A new region. Oh, nice. I need coin. Which one's got coin? Done. Done, done, done. I'm going to hit this with a hammer here, and you do your thing. And we'll see what happens. Ghost Rider's almost done. Let's get him capped out. I gotta become besties. Oh! My weight! Guys, I'm down to 226 pounds.
Hydra forces in this area are causing trouble. Let's take them down.
So those who don't know, back in March. Oh, you're fine, Zach. Hey, what's going on? Back in March, my brother, who's 400 pounds, wanted a kind of a diet plan kind of a thing. And I was 255 pounds back at the beginning. Like, if you saw me, I was 255 pounds, okay? I was a pretty active person, though. Like, I would go mountain biking, rock climbing, lift a lot. But I really just wasn't paying attention to what I was eating, which I was fine with. That's what I wanted. I wanted to be able to work out and eat whatever I wanted. Back in March, he decided that he wanted to. He's like, I want to lose. I'm 400 pounds. I want to lose weight. So I came up with a plan that would get him under 2,500 calories per day. And I was keeping with that for a little while, and then I reduced it down to 2,000 calories a day unless I'm working out for that day. And which is why, like, I'll have turkey meatballs for lunch so I can have pizza at night. And my goal is to see how low can I get my weight while still consuming whiskey pizza burgers. If I don't get rid of them. Like, basically, I know I can't eat them every single meal, but I don't want to go a day. I don't want a day to go by where I'm like, I have to eat kale salad today. So I came up with basically a calorie counting method to keep track of what I'm eating, just so that I can then eventually, like lose weight. And so probably like 4 or 5 days out of the week, I still do like pizza, burgers, steaks, and stuff like that. But we have a couple days where we go really healthy with everything. And it's mostly about just keeping track of the calories. Anyway, I've gone from 255 to 226 now in 9 months. Oh, I drink a lot of whiskey, Carlos. What if I do this? What if I chuck... doing, Cat? She's not, I literally got all the waifu cup things down there, and she's knocking them all off. Look at this. No, I gotta give it to you. Don't worry. Okay, there you go. So now you get a full camera angle. Look at what she's done to the. I had them all nicely. No, now she's like, oh, you're pointing. What do you want? You want to pet me? What are you doing? Come on. Yeah, she's not a fan of the waifu. I'll tell you that. All right. Anyway, back to what I was trying to figure out. So I could fling this one. That'll work.
I had hoped for a change.
Yeah, she's like, your waifu selections are trash, Benny.
This usually works.
All the if they're a half-naked anime girl, they're in here or in my office upstairs. Natalie refuses to let them be in the rest of the house. Which, you know what? Respect. That's fine. I don't care about that. She is more than welcome to have that opinion. Hey, Bernadette. Boobs and butts aren't like the only thing I think about. I can't think of anything else to think about right now that we've mentioned it, but it's not the only thing I concern myself with every day. And I like to be inclusive. Butts can be either butt, you know, like it can go either way with butts. Okay. Gotta pay attention because we're gonna lose to this normal round. Shit. Oh, I love it, Shadowhunters. We're almost at the end finally. You're gonna be quiet about butts.
I will return the favor when I can.
Oh, should I throw away every card? Because what I can do is I can line up Robbie to rip through this batch right here. Which I'm pretty sure. Let's find out.
Where will you go?
Yeah, I'll rip through everyone here and kill them all off. But we'll chuck every card we have out. That's 3 and that's 2. I can do Fury first. Hold on. I don't know, Sebastian. We're going to go for quite a bit in here. I'll be probably on this for most of January, and then I'll probably go finish up Miles Morales Platinum. And after that's what I really don't know. We might be doing Fire Emblem. Wait, what the hell? I had 5. The Fury was 2. What went wrong? Damn it! Okay, well, we're gonna get beat the fuck up for a round. It's the downside to streaming. I'm looking at the chat that I glanced over and realized I missed something. Because we had enough for a Fury than a Hellrun. That's why I was doing it. So my eyes are, I have astigmatism apparently. For the last like 6 months, my eyes have been getting very tired. I thought, so I had PRK, which is basically a version of LASIK all the way back in the day. So I thought that was just wearing off finally. It's been like 15 years, I was accepting it. My eyes would get tired, everything would get blurry, it'd get very difficult to focus on anything. So what I did is I went to go see the doctor. Apparently I have astigmatism. So what's happening is my vision is actually still beyond 2020. We might have to restart this whole round. We'll see if I can recover it from this.
Oh, is it my turn?
No, it's not Dan goggles. So, basically my vision's still fine. I have astigmatism where they get super tired, and since I haven't been treating it or even, I've been basically pushing it because most days I'm on the computer from 8 a.m. until about 5. I get off the computer, go play video games with Natalie or my buddies until like 8, 9. And then Natalie and I watch movies all night. I haven't treated it. I haven't taken care of it on top of like reading books, stuff like that. It's just really bad. My eyes get super tired super quick. So I have a pair of eyeglasses coming in, and I don't have them yet. But this is just a pair of those gamer glasses, the Gunners, which alleviates some of the stress on my eyes, but it's not helping in its entirety, so.
Your mother abandons you.
Yeah, I guess old man Benny's kicking in.
That wasn't bad.
But that's why we're going to see how far we can go, because I've been staring at a screen all morning to write up the Comics Are Dying script. They're not, by the way. Yeah, I don't know. We might have to reset this. I don't know. Maybe my cards are off. I don't have enough moves that take no heroic points in these heroes. Still working on Wolverine's friendship. I got him at 4. Well, thank you, Sebastian. But I've had this like 4 or 5 years now. Leo, welcome back, buddy.
You only doom yourselves.
Welcome assistance.
I can't fit them all in. Oh, they're linked to that too. Great. All right, let's just get up. Nico.
Let's hope we don't have to do that again.
Walk in the light.
Hey, thanks.
I can see that, creator. Like I said, I needed glasses when I was in the army. I wore them then. When I was in Iraq, I got hit with a few explosions right in the face, and it made my eyesight worse, so they gave me a free PRK. Which apparently has held up this whole time. Considering the fact that I spend my entire days looking at screens, you'd think it wouldn't. Hey, Carfting.
Couldn't do better if we tried.
I am impressed.
Okay, so we got to kill these 3 this chart if we're going to do this. So that takes 4, Hell Rights 3. Shit. Give me something that'll give me fucking hero points. Nope, that's not hero points. I mean, that's a good card, but that's not hero points. That's not what I'm looking for. Nah, that's not going to be useful either. I know what I want to play. I need more hero points to come up. There we go. 0 gained. What the hell's that? Oh, no, this could work. This could work. So we use patience on, what does that one have? 106? This one has 106? Okay, let's do this. I'm going to take out this one.
Your time has come.
Okay, now that one's down. Ghost Rider's going to come here. And we're going to run over that whole batch of guys. Our goal is to get those out every other week now, crafting. Can't believe I pulled this round out of my ass. All right, let's kill that dog and we're done.
Everybody pumped up?
We've done it. Excellent work.
You basically play Persona, a Japanese RPG where you go make friends with everyone, and then you do these battles right here that I just did. Right now, I needed to farm up those credits right there, because I can't build some stuff, so. Oh, I love Patience, Akara-chan.
Hey, Hunter. I'm gonna be saying some words about Blaze for the team. We're gathering in the cave right now. Come join us.
What, did I have a voicemail? Where's Doggo? Doggo's on the side. Yeah, Persona with XCOM with cards.
Good girl, Charlie.
Good girl, Charlie.
This country is lucky to have a soldier like you to defend it.
I credit everything to the team around me.
Agatha always knew how to put a smile on my face.
Okay, so they're all in the cave? Which is... Which cave? The shop? What a weird spot. Let's go to the automotive area.
Thanks for coming, everybody. I know we're all stretched thin at the moment.
We're all here for you, Robbie. We know this is important to you.
But we should move things along. I know what you're all thinking. You thought Blaze was a major league asshole.
Whoa, I thought Professor Xavier was the mind reader, Logan.
Quiet, you. Anyway, Blaze. Yeah, he wasn't nice. But it's not a nice world. And sometimes you gotta be that way to get things done. And he really got a lot of things done. So, you kids remember that. You won't always be so fresh-faced and innocent.
Thanks, Logan. You said it better than I ever could. To be honest, I really struggled with what I was gonna say. Because I used to worship the flaming ground Blaze rode on. And then I met him.
Flaming ground.
And safe to say, I didn't worship him so much anymore. Fairly certain I hated him. Right until he went and sacrificed his life to save mine. Johnny might not have been perfect, but at the end of the day, he was one of us. And I'm glad to have known him. To Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze.
Is that it? Can we go now?
Damn. Harsh. Wow.
After some intense combat, I love to unwind the video games.
Thank you for the random factoid. Ghost Rider. Alright, let's go talk to Dr. Strange. And then we're gonna go do the other mission I need to get my last power, because I'm missing that last power there.
Hello, Hunter.
You said hello, but where are you, Mr. Strange? Okay, I cannot turn in his quest, apparently. There it is.
Thanks, Hunter.
Raid Shadow Legends. Come on. Ah, wrong button.
The gods are fickle.
Sorry, guys. Ah, I dropped everything at once. You ever feel like your whole life is coming crashing down in one fell swoop? Oh, I've over-leveled them already, Zach. At least I have waifu. Why does the waifu statues bug you, DJ Sombra? Why?
Set's challenge.
Must not be her purview.
How do I do set? Oh, do I just... Yeah, X, my
If it
bad.
was here, also would show me. Ominous indeed.
If you remember from the last trial, I told you that Hippus was consumed by his brother, Set, who absorbed his power. It was this betrayal that showed the Elder Gods, including Chthon, the path towards their own corruption.
Boom! K.O.
You were too weak for this fight.
Oh, my background's dark? I mean, I could do this. Boom. Then we can make it festive, like, or we're in Miami now. Or Cancun. We're in the galaxy. I like that one, actually. Maybe that's why my eyes are having problems. Valley Dawn. Emerald Flutter. What is Emerald Flutter? Oh, it's just like greenish. Scarlet Dream. Midwinter. There you go. Nope, we're gonna do Midwinter. Agatha is not the bad guy. I thought she was gonna turn into the bad guy. I really did.
Mother abandons you. I am impressed.
Click, click, click. I've been playing a lot of Last of Us lately.
Now that's
I have an idea, because Blade Storm is going to be next.
demons will be your undoing.
What about Resident Evil? Whoosh, 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 whoosh.
I don't think we'll be seeing any Serpent Men, but in his heyday, Set created his own personal army, much like Lilith and her children. He seemed to have an unusual fascination with Earth's various reptile species.
Do not bother running.
Wait, what did I get? Bum 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 bum.
Feel my call.
$228, but we can take up this one.
They cannot possibly match your strength. Welcome assistance.
Well, thanks so much for watching, Rob. 5234. Which characters the guy could hit a Wesker? Why are you obsessed with Wesker? Wesker's like been dead for like 10 years in the video games, hasn't he? You keep bringing up Wesker, Zach. Pretty sure all of them could get Wesker, in all honesty. They're superheroes.
They are still.
Next week we have Batman vs. Robin coming out tomorrow. Arkham is Dying. I'm aiming for a Wednesday release, and then Task Force Z or DC vs. Vampires full story. One of those two can be a full story. Those are the next videos in the lineup, though.
If you believe everything an old witch will tell you, when the now corrupt Set descended upon the Earth, he used the prevailing reptiles of the time, dinosaurs, to create his physical form.
If they release more, they're not releasing more. They lost the rights to a bunch of that stuff. That's why you don't see more of it coming out. They might try to do a reboot kind of thing, but it's been gone for a very long time.
Leave some for the rest of us. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
What's his health at? A 63?
I can handle it. Once again, Lilith's servants fall. Walk in the light.
Oh, thanks for those bits, Dissombro. Alright, we gotta kill, I think, 3 more next turn or we don't get this. So those 3 basically need to die. Oh! This is perfect though, they're all getting weakened, so I can just kind of tag them real quick with quickie stuff. So I think it's predictable. I mean, that's what they're gonna do. They always try to make them look like the recognizable ones. If I get a Blade Storm, this is over. I did not get a Blade Storm. Let's try.
For those lumbering beasts, when autumn came to destroy Set, the ensuing battle lasted for thousands of years and drove them to extinction alongside their fallen admirer.
The untold price is being inflicted by the
Kayo!
Leave some for the rest of us.
Wait, why didn't that kill him? That should have killed him. That might have fucked us. Okay, we got to get 2 more. Oh, hold on. We'll do this.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Quick. This game is Midnight Suns. All right, cool. We got the 16 Lilin done.
Welcome assistance.
I wouldn't go so far as to say Set is pleased, but I'm sure you've piqued his interest.
I killed everything except for the ones that he wouldn't let die. I think Set is pleased. Carrot. I think you're full of shit. That's what I think. I'm liking the game, Dive Alive. We've been playing it now since it came out in November. I mean, I've been off and on because of holidays and stuff, but... Okay, so what does Set's thing do? That's the break, right? So now we can go break everything? Oh, Moon Knight would 100% work in the context of this game story. I don't know why he's not on the roster, especially since there was a show about him and everything. Radiant Black Universe? I mean, no plans. We're going to cover more of it.
Nothing can stand in his way.
So what's in here? Ooh, another card. Is that it? Nothing really big in here?
father of serpents is smiling.
Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking with that one. Just a weird decision. Where's the important places to go with break? Because obviously I got it to go do certain things and get certain things unlocked. Where are the best places to go? Otherwise, you guys are going to watch me wander around in circles for the remainder of this entire stream. Like, I'm assuming it's going to help me find all these statues, because I've only found the one. These are just gunner glasses on Dead King Taz. I actually get actual glasses again sometime this week. These are just to help relax the stigmatism I have. I don't know what volume I'm on. I'm on chapter 69, though. We just got the Bartelli. Beretti arc is done. They're going after Nami, who stole the boat. We're going to make our first video on One Piece next week or the week after. I'm not rushing out I had a whole bunch of ideas for Comicstorian, and then I realized I shouldn't rush them all out because we're in the middle of January, and nothing does well. So this week I already prepped up to discussing the next arc in Chainsaw Man. See if people want me to do stuff like that. We're going to discuss my current journey in One Piece, and I'm thinking about filming a video with all my little anime waifu statues that I got everywhere. I got a lot of Arknights. And then, you know, they got the anniversary, so it'd be a good time to do it. People looking for Arknight stuff. I've never been a big fan of Bleach, but if the channel does well, Kevin has been watching all the Bleach. He'll be probably figuring out things to do with Bleach. Comicstorian, while its intention is to grow to the point where it makes me some money, I like profit, is also intended to be fun. The only projects that are strictly fun, and I don't care if they succeed, is my Assassin's Creed lore project and the comic and the short story one. Those are entirely because Benny needs to be creative or he's going to go insane talking about comic books all the time. Hunter x Hunter. I know he's reading that one too. I've actually never read Hunter x Hunter, so I can't say either way on that one. We got guys who read Hunter x Hunter, though. One of our editors, Jamie, is like obsessed with Hunter x Hunter.
Autumn, show me the way.
And yes, I know it's pronounced. No, I know it's silent, but I'm always gonna say it. I was about to say I know it's silent. They've corrected me on that a long time ago when we were all talking about it. I didn't wear glasses, Tony. This is new, and these aren't my actual glasses. This is a pair of Gunners. The pair that I've ordered are Armani Exchange. I got a really good deal on them with my insurance. They'll be in next week, though. Yes, you can fix all of them.
Charlie would not have done this, but someone or something dug up this grave. Curious.
Oh, there's the bone. It's cards. You just upgrade the cards, fix all. Once I figure out what I'm doing in this nighttime, I can show you more directly. Just right now, I'm trying to figure out this puzzle and where I can use this break command on now that I just got. Yeah, that got leaked out, Tony. He's going to be in there.
Set is a temperamental god. Interesting. That is something.
Oh shit, I was guessing.
Set regards no obstacles.
The moist cups.
If it was here, Autumn would show me.
Moist cups. Moist. It's so moist. You guys are supposed to be helping me find places to break so I can get this all done. I told you, you're just gonna watch me wander around if you don't tell me where to go.
He sees our path. My old fort. Caretaker was furious when she found I had built this. I wonder what she was really afraid of.
That one's still empty. Stones are basically the building blocks of the universe can't be destroyed even if Thanos said his words gone and reduced to atoms. What if they're in the quantum realm? I mean, it's possible, but I don't see them ever bringing them back. Hey, Death Gorilla.
Autumn thinks otherwise. Hippus does not seem to.
Nothing. I don't remember what was over there. I'm gonna have to find all these collectibles for one of my trophies, aren't I? So I got 2 of those. Don't you love that ugly sneeze face you make right before you're gonna sneeze? Oh, I know, Colin. I'm not seeing anything we can stomp on and break. Would you let the hunter stomp on you? Huh? Possible? Thoughts? No? Is that a no? I should answer that first. I don't know. I've never done anything like that, but Natalie asked me that the other day, jokingly, and my answer was pretty simple. I've never done it. I'm up for trying it. Probably not going to be for me, though. Oh, that reminds me. I had this idiot on Twitter. So I tweeted out that whole thing, and this guy has been freaking the fuck out on me. Like, he's just crybaby. Well, he takes everything as a personal attack, even though I'm very clearly just tweeting out general people. But I tweeted out something about asking why do those angry Comicsgate channels, because I had to watch a bunch of those videos for my video I'm making, Our Comics Dying. Like, why are they all yelling and they don't know how to equalize? And that guy shows up and he goes, because we're asserting ourselves, you beta male. And I'm like, beta? What the? What are you? But what blew my mind is, like, this guy's obviously just ranting and raving. He's trying to, like, get a rise out of me. And I don't respond to him. I don't answer to his DMs. I don't answer to him other than to call him a troll. I don't engage with him, which makes him tweet me more. And I just love the idea that this guy cannot get over the fact, like, I have rent-free space in his head. He will not stop tweeting me, and I do not respond. That was my first thought. I'm like, I thought that whole beta alpha sigma bullshit was gone. I thought we were done with that argument. No, if anything, I'm an alpha bell, so, you know, get behind, guys. But anyway. I also got a weird tweet from an account that looks like it's trying to start racial arguments with everyone. I was very confused. This guy randomly tweeted me, looking back, Comicstorian should have been punched in his mouth for the Black Roots joke. I have no idea what he's talking about to begin with, and I was going to respond with what are you even talking about, but then I looked at his account, and he has tweeted somebody every 30 seconds trying to get a rise out of a racial disagreement or argument. Literally every 30 seconds. I'm like, I am not getting involved in that. This is the stuff I see when I finally get back on my Twitter after a month and a half. I got back on just to tweet out. I tweeted out all those factoids about my research for my video because I wanted somebody to tell me I'm wrong. Not so I can argue, so that they can tell me that the facts are wrong. So before I make a whole video on it, somebody can tell me where my statistics are incorrect. But no one did, but that's why I was on Twitter this weekend to do those tweets, to literally see if, like, okay, if I'm wrong, someone's going to come at me and tell me that my number crunching is wrong. That's what I need someone to tell me. But these are the kinds of responses I get when I actually pay attention to Twitter for a weekend.
If I remember correctly, this is the grave of Will Walker, a notoriously vicious but effective vampire hunter. Blade would have liked him.
I'm only missing 5 tarot cards. I feel like something should be here. Aha!
Nothing can stand in his way.
Called it. Yeah, and then people wonder why I stay off Twitter, because I used to really get engaged and argue with these people, but I've come to realize they're not actually here to be proven right or wrong. They're here just to argue. And then I waste so much of my day arguing with these people. So unless you catch me actually on Twitter and I'm that bored, I'm not normally on my Twitter, like, at all. Oh, I know. And that's fine. So once that video goes live and I go through all my number crunching. So this was actually funny. So yesterday I tweeted out, like, look, at the end of the day, the argument is that, the argument that the comic skaters and a lot of the right-wing people are making is that comic books are going to trash because they're woke. They always bring up the exact same 8 characters every single time they do that. They're always like, oh, it's these 8 characters. John going by, Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy, Iceman coming out as gay, Tim Drake being bi, all those characters. Those are the ones that come out. And I think we've all seen the arguments. Comics are dying. Comics are dying. Comics are dying. Now, I have mostly ignored that because I've taken it as the same argument. If Leo's still in the chat, he plays the same games I do. But if you play an MMO or any long-standing video game, you get the argument of your game is dead. Your game is dead. Your game is dead. So I always took comics are dying as that. I didn't take it as comics are dying. I took it as these people are no longer happy with what's coming out, which is perfectly viable. They don't like the stories. They don't like what's going on. They don't want anything to do with any of that stuff. And because of that, in their eyes, comics are dying. And that's a fine stance to take on it. That is. And I've always just ignored it at that point. I just left it alone. Well, recently, because we were doing Comicstorian, which actually didn't start as this, but because we're doing Comicstorian now, I decided to make a video about why I enjoy reading manga versus American comic books. After all this time, I figured I'll just tell people why I like manga. Like, I like manga, and I like it because it's straightforward, it gets to one point, it's very consistent. Like, that's the reasons I like manga. And I don't get robbed fucking 3 ways less to Sunday every time they do an event because they don't do events. That's not a thing over there. Okay, I think, yeah, we're at this dead end now, okay. So anyway, I started... Hey! Oh, it's just Bill. Oh, exactly, Garcha. And that's more what I take it as. Comics are dying means that comics are not for you anymore. I mean, I will tell you right now, I don't read Tim Drake by. I don't like that decision. I thought it was a weird decision, and I don't see any reason for them to have had to have done it when we can make it. We have like a dozen brand new Robins and stuff like that. You could have done that kind of a decision with. So I just don't read that book. But I'm not going to go around saying comics are dead or stop printing this Robin book because I dislike it. Maybe somebody likes it. Maybe it works for somebody. You know what? There's also a Damian Wayne book, a Nightwing book. I'll go read those. That's all I need. This is not the only Robin book. So that's how I've always left it. Anyway, so I put up my tweet yesterday, and basically what I said was, looking at the numbers for comic books, looking at the general numbers, the day-to-day sales are down. The individual unit sales are in fact down. Because when you look at these things, I got samples for the video, so I'll show you the samples I got for the video. Because this is how I was looking at it, and a lot of people were looking at it initially, okay? Is this it? Yeah, here they are. If you look at these numbers, right here, okay? I mean, I'm blocking some of it, but you get the point. Here's 2012's numbers, right? Here's 2015's numbers. So look, in the 50 slots, these are all doing clearly better, right? And the 2021 numbers, okay. The same slots. The 50th highest selling book, 101. The 51st highest selling book, Stray Dogs, 101. Like, so looking at these images, the story it's telling is that comics from 2012 went up in 2015, and then they went back down. And they're back down in 2021. So regardless of revenue, that means that comic unit sales are down. That's what that says to me. And that's what I tweeted out. I was like, but that doesn't mean that manga has overtaken the industry. Because the way industry works is you have to look at market share. Now, market share is who took the money home. So in 2021, we had $2.1 billion. Marvel took 32% of that. DC took 27% of that. Viz and Kondasha, your manga guys, they took about 4% of that. So that means that manga's not overtaking. Manga's just made great strides in the industry, but it's not overtaking. We're not losing DC and Marvel. They got a long way to go before they dethrone DC and Marvel. Oh, no, not Freeze is gay. I said when they made Bobby Drake, Iceman gay. Like, that was like 8 years ago now. That was a while ago. But they like to use that. Like, look what they did to my boy Bobby. Really? None of you read Iceman comic books. What are you talking about, your boy Bobby? But anyway. The stuff you sent me. Indicom apologizes year-end financial trouble. That top one someone else sent to me, but I did use that. Not the top one, the second one. What happened to the sales charts? Well, so what I did was, I'm like, okay, so it doesn't make sense, because everyone's touting Demon Slayer crushed the entire sales of the U.S. comic book market. Okay, we're going to Google where these guys are. In 2020, and you know, My Hero Academia sold 1.8 million copies, while the biggest comic book in the U.S. side is King Spawn at 480. So, like, those numbers tell me that we are losing to manga in America. But where are those numbers coming from? Because when you look at the market share, Viz and Kandasha only have 4%. That doesn't line up with them having millions and millions of sales of every volume of this stuff. Garden of Envy. It's over in the Garden of Envy. So we'll go there and look. I think it's the one area I didn't go around to. Oh, we're not at all elite. Not at all. So I was like, the market shares tells you who's winning in the entire industry. It's clearly Marvel, clearly DC, and then everyone else falls in around between 15 to lower percentages. That's what they all do. Okay. So, like, it doesn't make sense that they're promoting these big numbers in manga, but at the exact same time, manga has not claimed, like, a 20% hold of the U.S. market. It just hasn't. So I had to do a bunch of deep diving into it to figure out what exactly was going on, and what I found is the way manga is tracked is not the same way we track individual comic books. So that's where the issues come in. Jack, I mean, technically that's the demographic. The demographic for a shonen is 13 to 20-something. And that's the group that's trying to buy this. But the manga's bolstered sales. All the ones that did incredible had anime tied to them. But that's a different discussion. We can get to that in a minute if you guys want to. But anyway, so let's try to figure it out. What I found is manga is tracked as a series as opposed to individual volumes. Okay? Now, that's important because as a series, My Hero Academia has sold, in 2021, 1.8 million copies. As a series, there are 31 volumes at that time in My Hero Academia. Individually, the highest selling volume of My Hero Academia was 164,000, which places it in the 17th slot if you rank it against the singles and the floppies. So what that says is the way that we're tracking manga isn't accurate if you're going to compare it to US sales. Because US sales will lose if you do series. So what I did was I started looking deeper into it. I'm like, okay, well, if that's how we're doing this, if we're going to count every single book that says My Hero Academia as one thing, okay, what can we compare for individual? Because that's what they want to do. They want to compare individual volumes of My Hero Academia, which was the biggest seller of 2021, outside of Demon Slayer, but that number is bolstered by box sales, which contains like 20 volumes at a time. I am like so deep in this place now. A floppy's a single issue. It's just the terminology I like to use for it, Death Gorilla. So if we're going to compare volumes as if they were a floppy, okay, as if they were a single, I was like, let me count up everything that says Batman. So we can count Batman as a franchise for 2021. Because that's what you would put up against My Hero Academia selling all of its volumes. So I went to go count Batman for 2021 to get that number to put up against My Hero Academia for the sake of my research. Batman doesn't exist. It doesn't exist in 2021. And that's where things get interesting, because everyone's saying that manga bolstered 2021 sales. But I counted 8.8 million units sold in 2021 by the U.S. comic book industry, not including manga. 8.8 in the top 50. I only counted the top 50 because it goes like 500 deep, okay? We should have 2. What happened is DC pulled out of Diamond Distributors and all the other distributors, and the numbers aren't being reported. So in 2021, Batman, Green Lantern, Superman, Flash, not on the reports. They don't exist because DC didn't report, which means that in 2021, 8.8 million units sold, a million copies of a comic book, of comic books, sold in the top 50, and DC sold. We don't even know how many because they're not reporting it. That is the highest comic books have ever sold. And then I looked into the manga market, and the manga market is like 1.8 million units sold for what's it called? My Hero, and then 2.25 for Demon Slayer, and then it kind of disperses down from there, because that is the entire market. Okay, that's not just one thing, that's the entire market. Well, I mean, I like to look at manga and comic books differently, but everyone likes to count them both up because it makes the numbers look better if you say that manga is outselling or catching up to American comic books, so they like to count them together. I think it's kind of dumb that you can spend, you end up spending, what's it called, $4.99 on a U.S. comic book with 21 pages, and I can get a volume of manga for $8.99, and I got like 150 pages. Yeah, and that's American comic books have floppies. They have singles. We don't have those in Pet the Kitty. There it is. We don't have those in manga. Yeah, I have Shonen Jump. I read that, and there's a few other apps you can read it on. But generally, most sales come from manga sales. So what I did do, though, is I went back to 2019. Now, 2019, it was 8.1 million units sold across the entire comic book industry in the top 150, 1 to 50, okay? So in the top 50, that accounted for 8.1 million units of comic books sold in 2015. I then did a Google search, did a Control F find for the word Batman in all 600 comic books that came out that year. And I counted up all the Batman books in all 600 listings to see what they sold. Batman sold in 2019 4.1 million comics that had the name Batman on it. So Batman made up half of the top 50 in 2019. All right, I think we covered this whole place. I just gotta get that chest right over there.
What is this? That is something.
Hey, what's up, Soup Master or Sup Master?
Lovecraft, Crowley.
So yeah, that's the
Transcendental
stuff that I
Magic,
found out this morning.
Conquest through Technology and Mysticism by Victor Von Doom. Guessing this library doesn't carry the Hardy Boys.
I'm unfamiliar with their work.
I brought you here, Hunter, so we might reconnect with your roots. To remind you of who you are, where you came from, and where you can go. And more importantly, who I believe you can become.
Okay. So where do you see me going, Steve?
Not to sound like a self-help book, Hunter, but sometimes it's more about the journey than the destination.
Yeah, it doesn't
Keep
have a lot of
striving
weight to
to
it. Well,
be
the
the
reason I
best
never looked
version
too
of
hard
the
into the
Hunter you
comics
can
are dying
be.
argument is,
If you keep
like, they
doing
still
the
publish
work,
like 50 to 60
nothing will be out
a
of
month.
reach.
They still are constantly promoting
Except for
products.
that
They're still
row of
constantly making
encyclopedias
comic
at the
books and
top of
hiring
that
writers.
bookshelf.
There's a lot of
I'm
other
pretty
issues
sure
in the
you're
comic
gonna
book
need a
industry that need to be
ladder
taken
for that.
care of, but generally they're the same. They have been. But that's why I never looked into it. But I was looking into it for the manga discussion and kind of came across
Pull up
it.
a stool, Hunter.
Okay.
Never too early to get caffeinated.
I wish I had a skeleton as unbreakable.
Stark convinced me to put it.
Oh yeah, light balance
Gotta
points is
talk
what we
to
want.
Stark about getting some new flavors.
Major XP gains. Let's go push him to the. Let's bring him on a peaceful trail. Oh, they're completely different. I mean, if you look at the sales of manga in Japan, they absolutely obliterate the U.S.
What
market.
brought
It's
that
because
up?
in Japan, they didn't deal with
See, now
massive
you are
censorship or the Christian
You're
element
always
coming in and trying to
circling
like
each
censor
other,
everything
waiting for
down
the other one
and
to
make everything
pounce.
less sexy and all that other crap. Like they don't deal with any of that stuff over there. That's why.
I do not want to fight her, but she does not give me a
But I
choice
hate the
anymore.
argument that manga's doing it right. They don't
Yeah,
have woke stuff. Let me
ran
show you
into her
a,
the day
a
after
manga
you
that is
died.
blowing up right
For
now.
her, you were gone for centuries. I don't think you understand how much.
What
your
people don't
death
realize when
affected
they
her.
say that manga
Neither
isn't
of you
woke is
get
that
how
manga
much your
just
resurrection brought it all
categorizes
back.
LGBTQ content differently.
When you run
It's
into someone
categorized
you
as
thought was gone for
boy on
years,
boy or girl on girl and stuff like that, and it
otherwise
sells.
can
It's got its
produce
own categories.
intense feelings.
But this was currently making big numbers. Big numbers. And you're not misseeing that. That says Dick Fight Island. Here's a character from Dick Fight Island. Like, this is borderline. I might not be able to show it on Twitch, but luckily they're still kind of clothed, so we're okay-ish. But you can't tell me that a market that has come out with something like this doesn't have its moments. Like, oh, I'm not going to go much deeper into it, Bernadette, but you should check out
I
Dick Fight Island. You
understand.
might like it.
Thank you. You have shown me a better way to look at this.
Don't flatter me, kid. I don't have secret knowledge. It's all instinct with me.
They are good instincts.
All right, I don't mind a little flattery. Just think about what I said. I've spent more time around Sarah than you. Trust me, she'll come around.
That's for her. What would he like? What would Wolverine like? Muay Thai? Nah, he wouldn't do Muay Thai. Snack box? No. That's Cap right there.
I didn't know better, I'd think you read my mind.
Oh, I haven't looked that much into it, Captain Peanut Butter, but I find it funny that this is the topic you've decided to discuss with us.
Focus, Robbie. Focus.
Oh, I'm focused, Blade.
Point to Tria's on the map.
A map is not the...
I have something for you.
Oh.
Okay, there's that.
So, I read in your war journals, issue 47 to be specific, that you've been to Transient.
Is that a question?
More like a prompt. You know, to see if the journals were true, or...
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Is there anything you can tell us about Transia that...
Let's go on a picnic with Captain America.
It's good to have you around, Hunter. You don't treat me like some of the others.
How so?
America didn't exist in your time. With you, I get to be Steve from Brooklyn. Just a guy with a shield.
You again?
We are all in...
And I appreciate it. I hope you know that. You have your own legend to deal with. That expectation must give you some trouble.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about, beat of meat. I gave away 3 copies of, what was that one, Gotham Knights back then?
What everyone thinks I am.
Then don't. Live up to your ideals. Everything else will fall into place. Like it or not, your words and actions carry a lot of weight. Don't lose sight of that.
I got bored of Sonic Frontiers, Tony. I tried playing it. I gave it like 5 hours, and I just got bored.
Didn't mean to lecture.
And also the jankiness was getting on my nerves.
That would... Don't bunch up.
Oh, careful there. Hey, you know...
What?
We're just trying to get the light points, guys. I apologize if you really wanted to see all these little inner workings, but we have gone on too long for me to give a shit. We just need to... We're getting... I'm going to it right now, Fake Solemn. I know I told you. I wasn't sure if you were still here. So this is how you get new cards. This actually works to explain that.
Sometimes I even impress myself.
So, okay, this is perfect because I want to upgrade Patience. Okay, so Patience is one of my strongest cards. I want to add that to the roster. So is Fortify. I wouldn't mind getting both of those up there.
Later.
Oh, well, let's start a research while we're here. And then we'll go to the upgrade table. I can't do any of these? Oh, I need to get more research points. God dang it. Okay.
Always a pleasure.
So you take those, what I just grabbed, the cards. You can either craft some of the basic ones or open up those like loot boxes you get for every mission to possibly get stronger ones, okay? I did not get Deku in Fortnite. I didn't like the design for it, and I've got way too many skins in Fortnite to start buying all of them again. You go right here, upgrade abilities. So Patience is one of my strongest cards. I want Patience to be even better, okay? So now that I've got 2 of them, I do not have enough heroic essence to upgrade Patience. Crap, but we can upgrade Fortify. So you need the currency that you earn for doing like side missions, basically. So I'm short here, so I got to go do a mission to get heroic currency. But Fortify will go from being a gain 1 counter and 124 block, draw a card, to a gain 2 counter, 166 block, and draw a card.
Something for everyone.
And that's how you upgrade cards. You get multiples and then you dupe them up on each other, basically.
Just give me a target.
And like this one, that card I just upgraded does damage if I kick people through a portal. The upgraded one will make the portal, so I don't have to worry about making a portal first. Then you can come in here, and let's say I really, really, really like a card, and I've just got an excess amount of content, like stuff on my characters. I can do this, like upgrade Patience to... What will this get on it? Let's just do equipped. We'll do this. There you go. So if you hit modifier, I can then add things to it. So I can increase the damage, or I can apply a bleeding effect on this one. Shit, I have to do one. I guess I'll do increased damage.
A timely enhancement.
Which also takes the currency that you're already between missions. But you can't see what the ability mods are until you go in there, and I thought you could back up, but you can't back up, so only really use it if you get a real good excess of currency. And then to get the currency to be able to do that, let's see what I got for missions. There should be a mission that has that on there. So, these missions right here. So this was a normal one. I get to use Spider. Oh, this is that's a Tony Stark one. So I can go with Tony Stark, and I get all the essences I need to do the upgrades. The other thing I'm having issue, I need artifacts. So this is an artifact one. So honestly, I should do an artifact one, and I should do an essence one. So. And then the way the characters' level work is they will go up faster if you're using them, but they're all pulled up to a minimum level underneath your hunter. So always using your hunter will inherently upgrade the rest of the team. And then the team, you get friendship points on. So you want to kind of angle who you're becoming besties with, basically. Why is Wolverine's level up pending? Oh, I gotta go talk to Wolverine, and then I can level up the stuff more. Okay, hold on. Where's Wolvie? Then we'll go on the mission.
Fight to Hydra. Maybe we can catch them unprepared.
Wolvie, where are you? Were you the only one not in here?
Will my transient ever know peace?
Yeah, he's literally the only person not in this room. Oh, he's right over here, right. Says he's waiting a level up, but I can't do anything with him right now. So basically, I gotta wait for him to call me for the level up.
Good girl, Charlie.
I might already have him in there. Let me check. No, he's not in here yet. He'll eventually text me and want to talk to me directly. That'll level him up. So since he's capped out and I can't gain friendship points with him, I should pull someone else into that mission. I have not played the Breakers, but I'm very curious about it.
Transient? Never heard of it. Do they have burritos?
Also, running them with the hunter will give them friendship points, so this kind of inadvertently levels them up, so it's kind of something you want to do. Basically, always have the hunter on your team. Yep, I got one. I'm near the end. I'm technically like 4 missions away from the finale, I think. But we're kind of in a weird combo at the moment where I'm just low on a lot of materials. So I can push through begrudgingly or kind of build up materials, which is what we're doing now. Team comp isn't super important depending on your difficulty. Now, I do have the difficulty lowered right now just because we've been grinding up a lot of shit, and I wanted to get through it as quick as possible. Your difficulties, there it is. I'll show. I can't show it to you. The increases that you get versus what they get is not fun, especially when you're trying to grind. So I have it on story right now so we can blitz it down, and I've kind of left it on there since then.
That won't be a problem.
Basically, if you bring it up to hard, you'll get 10% more XP, 10% more gloss, which is the in-game currency to buy things. They get 50% attack, 50% health, 50% everything else. So at my level, team comp isn't super important, but I could see it being very important at a much higher tier. So you're probably gonna want like a CC combined with a knock person, because like Spider-Man does a lot of knockback. Knockback won't do a lot of damage by itself.
Watch my back.
And since it won't do a lot of damage by itself, you need someone that can do damage. Like Magic is like that too. Now I've tweaked out her ability so that she can do straight damage, but she does a lot of portals and kicks. See, like this one. It's a knockback quick. So if I can kill a guy with it, it'll replenish the card play, which is cool. But I have to accomplish the card play. I have to knock them into something to do the damage, because it doesn't come with basic damage. So some heroes have a lot of knockback, some heroes have a lot of raw damage, and you kind of want to combine those efforts.
You won't survive another encounter with me.
Again, though, at this lower level, it's not as big of a deal. You can easily get away with it not being a big deal. It also makes it easier to level up friendship and stuff if you're not worried about team comp because you got it on a lower difficulty. You can freely go back and forth on the difficulty, which is how we started bringing it lower because we had to farm these easy missions, and it just got annoying. Like, every mission had a supervillain showing up, and every mission, they were just almost bringing me to death over and over and over.
Stop trying already.
And now your cards you earn from those gacha boxes are, you get the box at the end of a level. It has the people that were in the level with you. I like grinds in games, Joke-sama, and I could probably just push to the ending at this point if I really wanted to. I don't think I have to be grinding like this. Just the grind's gonna make my finale a little bit easier for me. So.
I'm right here.
Damn it, they're just out of range to make that work. But yes, to go with the team comp question, they all do something. And the only one that can successfully, like, the only two people that I've got geared up to heal are the Hunter and Nico, so that's also something you need to consider.
Leave some for the rest of us. They cannot possibly match your strength.
I hope that answered most of your questions, Fake Solomon. I appreciate you waiting for me to get through all that outdoor stuff. I didn't mean for it to take as long as it did. That's more of the social element, the exploration elements and stuff you have to do between missions. So I kind of like backlogged a lot of it while I was running around so long. Hey, Brucey Juicy, welcome.
Next time, it will be for you. It was your time. What is happening?
Favorite character in the game, probably Wolverine or Spider-Man. They got a lot of quick combos. Spider-Man's really good to clean up. He can kill like 5 or 6 guys in a row. Wolverine also, but Wolverine doesn't need to clean up. Wolverine can basically do everything Spider-Man can do, but better. My day's been good, Brucey.
They have not lost focus yet.
The agent is making a break for it. Stop them.
Oh, Magic has to snap out of it. Shit, okay. Hey, Womack IRL, thank you so much. Crackagagoon. Wake up. In order to capture the agent, I have to kill the person guarding them, which is this guy. So I was waiting for magic to come out of it so I can use the combo attack.
We should try that more often.
Now's your chance. Take them into custody before they can regain their bearings.
Now is the time.
No updates on those on the Spider-Man game yet, Mad Titan.
Excellent work. But I doubt Hydra will let you walk off with their agents.
Yeah, it looks like that's gonna keep
Stay
going
alert.
too, Brucey. Like it's not gonna be one of those things where they say it and then they don't do it.
We need to take care of the rest of these thugs. Don't hold back.
Ready?
I will be playing the DLCs, Carlos.
I am impressed.
I'll also be playing Fire Emblem Engage on here since you guys like these tactical things where we can chat a lot more. You have an off-topic question. Does anyone recommend the Flash stories? Joshua Williamson, I'm looking for others to check out. Joshua Williamson's my favorite Flash storyline. New 52 is really good too, Jokesama. If you ever read that one yet.
I serve until the end.
Hey, Tavia. No, the Super Sons aren't back yet.
Normally, I'd say persistence is admirable.
Don't.
I must be doing something right.
My eyes are pretty sore. They're not doing so great. I'm hoping to get the proper eyeglasses tomorrow, or they said it'd be a week, so I went last
Let
Monday.
us see if they have an answer for this.
Oh!
I'm going.
Brow!
It's nice of Lilith to keep restocking the practice dummies for us.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. I feel more like myself.
What's the
every
day that the Fire Emblem game comes out, Morgana?
So more dangerous than ever.
January 20th? Oh, man! I'm not gonna finish Xenoblade before then! Shit! That's Friday! I guess we're doing a Friday stream. Is that it? We just have the one thing left? Yeah, I can't reach it. I don't think I can reach it with anything. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I'm less excited about Forspoken. That's probably going to get tucked to behind a few games. I'm going to definitely play it. I just don't think it'll be anything I play soon.
Looks like you've got the agent in custody. Better clear out before Hydra sends a search party.
What's Cap's hero's attack? Oh, his special move? It's that shield bounce you just saw me do. Here, I'll look at the card so you can see exactly. I've got a few of them for him at this point. The one I'm using is the shield bounce. No, that's the other one I got for him, I guess. They do get multiples. It's whatever the hero attacks or whatever these are. Whatever you... So, like, if it's got a number, the number in the corner, that's what you need for hero points to build up. You build up hero points doing non-hero attacks, and then you end it with hero attacks. So I just used his shield bounce like crazy, because as you saw, I just dropped 5 guys with it. Wait, why does he have another combat outfit? What did I unlock for him? Oh, it's just colors. That's like Hydra green. Ooh, I like that one. Let's play with their color schemes, shall we? Can I change his color scheme? Oh, I probably got a better card for him. No, we already got rapid healing in there. Yeah, we already got those. No, they don't always get animations. Sometimes they look cooler with it. Sometimes they don't. We need to wear that. I told you I'm looking at that One Piece game, Brucey. It's just a little ways on our list if we're going to do it here on the stream. Ooh. Ooh, Dark Phoenix. I like that. The white's a little too white. Oh, I'm almost out of glass. I can't buy anymore.
We have to take the fight to Hydra. Maybe we can catch them unprepared. About the emo kids meet. Wanda asked to run the show. Everyone was fine with.
She seems brittle now that we have Wanda back. I cannot imagine.
Oh, I know. So many games, so little time. Right now, I'm working on Assassin's Creed Rogue. I'm working on Dying Light 2. Although I think I'm about ready to quit Dying Light 2. I do not like the high-rise area.
Wanda doesn't think we do, and
I'm doing this like escape room game with a buddy.
You ready to head to the meeting and
then I'm doing this with you guys. And then I got Fire Emblem Engage coming out, which we'll be doing on stream. I'll probably have 2 saves for that one.
This was a mistake. I shouldn't have brought it up.
I disagree. Your theory is sound. We must know the truth.
Oh, you're not coming across as an ass. Until you surpass Undead King Taz, don't worry. I won't ignore you.
Behind you? Oh, damn it.
I didn't mean for you to hear that.
I understand why you said it. What is this about?
It's not worth your time to know.
Please, tell me.
Wanda says there's more to your death than what we saw. She claims she can reveal the true manner of your death.
No one surpasses King. Yeah, I'm trying to not spoil it because regardless of the fact that One Piece has been around forever, I know nothing about One Piece, so I'm really enjoying reading it for the first time. All I ever knew was that Luffy was kind of weird and Nami wore a bikini top. That's all I knew about that entire franchise.
I wish I'd seen it back then. All right. Listen to her if you must. But if you proceed with the ritual...
Well, I mean,
I can't lose you.
Being worse than King Taz, I mean, you're right, Bill, but they could be more entitled than you. If that would also annoy me.
I didn't mean for this to happen. I just wanted to help.
How?
I spoke with Dr. Strange about your visions. That got me thinking. The last meeting.
I don't right now, William McClellan, but I'm debating it. If I'm going to do it entirely, pretty much a year's worth of Assassin's Creed lore projects, I kind of think I should stream some Assassin's Creed games.
Something felt off.
Right now, because I'm reading the Assassin's Creed Odyssey book, I'm debating doing a full playthrough as Cassandra, because my playthrough wasn't as Cassandra, it was Alexios.
It clouds your perception, distracts from what is real.
Why are you so certain?
I felt it twice before. Most recently, when I was under Lilith's influence.
And the first time?
When I killed Agatha. I had no warning I'd lost control until it was over. Something masked the danger from me, from her.
Yeah, it does, Brucey. But I might do a hardcore game on stream and then do like a private casual game where I do the super grind on everything.
How can I trust you if you cannot control your own magic?
I don't know. but you can trust the others to keep me steady through the
Assassin's Creed is the series, William,
My
that I'm
magic
debating
works
making
by
the
creating
primary
what I
stream
most
game once I'm
desire.
done with Midnight Suns
It
and
can
the
also
Miles Morales
strip
game. When
what
I'm
is
done with these two
illusion from what is
superhero
real.
games, we wait for the next superhero game
deserve
to
to
do
know
Assassin's
what
Creed in
truly
between them all.
happened.
I've also got an extra copy of Pokemon
allow
here
me
to
to
try my hand at my first Nuzlocke ever, and Fire Emblem. I try my first super hardcore
I
run
am
since
ready
the
to
original.
proceed.
All right. What is your last memory before your death?
Lilith trapped me with the Darkhold. I could not move.
Then I shall remove the veil.
Yeah, that's how I originally played it, Fake.
Your death revealed. What do you see?
But once Awakening came out and they opened up free battles and the ability to not lose units, oh my god, that I get super hooked into Fire Emblem.
So determined.
And now, child, you shall be free.
Still creepy.
Indeed.
Favorite character in One Piece? Well, keep in mind I don't have the full crew yet, but so far I like Zoro.
What the? My body lurches toward her. None of it my doing. Lilith struggles against her own limbs, but cannot control them. My hand reaches for the Darkhold. I see fear blossom in my mother's eyes. I touch the Darkhold. No! Stay back! Pain washes over us both. The world flares white. And then there is nothing.
He's such a mess. So far, he's the coolest of the crew. He just got wrecked by Mihawk. They just introduced Mihawk, or whoever that guy's name is.
Someone who could hold Lilith in place.
That's alarming. I'm sorry. There's nothing more. That's when the hunter died. Don't apologize. You showed us what we could not see.
I don't know what.
Ooh. Nah, none of those look good, but we gotta get her in a good bikini we'll never see her in. There we go. We'll do this instead.
We must not leap to conclusion.
It's a story element, Fake Solemn. I haven't actually, it hasn't mattered too much to me. I assume it's probably gonna get worse the much higher level you get. Where is the choker? Is it the passives? Yeah. So I've got a few options in here. I mean, it does work. It does help, but I'm pretty sure you can get more of them. I just haven't done it yet. See, I don't actually redraw to gain that concealed thing. Or, man, I'll have to start remembering that I have it. That's what I'm going to have to start doing. Yu Yu Hakusho?
I skipped the Transia portion of my summer abroad. Is it more like Berlin weather or like Prague weather? Do I need
He's
my
not going to level, but he will, I think. Let's go work out, Robbie. You look at scrawny. Oh, I'm lifting weights. Never mind, Robbie. You stay in scrawny. But I'm getting buff. I mean, Hunter already looks pretty jacked. I'm just going to say it.
Are you all right? You have not said much.
It's hard to explain.
You could try.
The Abbey is just... I don't know how to put this, but it's too quiet.
You could drive the hell ride around the Abbey grounds.
You know how dead caretaker would kill me if I did donuts in the yard.
Moderately dead.
What do you
I've
mean,
done
fake
worse.
salt? It's just for cosmetic. I mean, it's
Like
a
what?
story-driven thing, so
When
the
I
one
was
around the
12,
neck doesn't
I
change
rolled our
ever. It's just a
wagon off
different card you
mountain
might
road
pull.
to see if I could make it fly.
Could you?
Not at all.
You gotta tell me that story.
Maybe later. What has you frustrated?
I think I'm homesick. This is the longest I've ever been from
All right,
the
Bill.
neighborhood.
Thanks for swinging
From
by. I
here.
really do appreciate it. I know I give you a hard time, but
I
thank you.
think it's getting to me. I know I can't go home until this is over, but knowing doesn't make it easier.
Why not bring Gabe to the Abbey?
Nah, I can't put him in danger. If anything happened to him, well, I think Sparky would be the one scared of me. Hey, after all this, if you ever need to get away, you're always welcome to crash at my place.
Are you certain?
Friends are always welcome in my home. Oh, speaking of which, you and Parker will need to fight over who gets the couch and who gets the air mattress.
Hunter, it was a pleasure to spend some downtime with you.
Good girl, Charlie.
Transia seems to be the rally point for Hydra's forces.
Is Kitty in here? I'm not gonna go look at everywhere for the cat, but if the cat's in here, we get some free arcane. Nope, no kitty.
Hunter, hello.
Hello. Yeah, Emma, I've got the video, but I've got the entire lore of the Isu leading up to where we are now. And I've got all the branching points to make the other videos. Judo, the Shroud, the Staff, the Valhalla crew. That should come out this week if I get around to finishing it. No, he's the All Rider now. He's not a Ghost Rider anymore. Oh, you're saying that the collar is visually distracting, but that's the whole point of it. Yeah, it kind of is.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
See, there we go. Wolverine wants to spend some time with me.
Hunter.
There you go, see?
Quite a view out here, Logan.
I had to wait for him to invite me out.
You know, I didn't always go by Logan. Or Wolverine, for that matter. Once upon a time, they used to call me Weapon
Robbie
X.
is the All Rider.
Not
He is the
exactly
strongest
cuddly.
rider throughout the multiverse.
Tough.
With the power to shut down anything.
It suits you.
It's in the latest
Maybe
Avengers
so.
Forever.
But sometimes, I wonder how things would have turned out for me if I'd been given a different name. You know, something softer like Bob or Moonchild.
What?
You ever think how your whole destiny got laid out the minute they named you Hunter?
If we are choosing names, then I should be Demon Spawn.
Oh. You want me to start calling you that?
Hold off for now. It could upset the others.
I think you got lucky with somebody like Caretaker watching out for you.
I suppose her name is fitting then.
I'd have killed to have someone like Caretaker in my life. One way or another, I've lost everybody I ever cared about.
That must have been hard on you.
For a while, yeah. But lately, I've been feeling like I'm getting my edge back. Like when I was younger.
Oh? What changed?
Could be a lot of things. Maybe I've been eating better. Maybe it's some kind of weirdo Abbey magic at work. Or maybe it's the fact that I somehow managed to make a new friend.
Wait a minute. You have old friends?
Not many, but there are one or two still around. Hard to believe, I know. I ain't had a real teammate I could count on since I took a break from the X-Men.
How is it?
It's kinda nice.
shoulders, baby. It's all about the shoulders.
I like the new Wolverine stuff, Morgana. We're gonna cover the next one soon.
Give me a sec. Okay, what's up?
Why does this one have everyone in it?
I used to design sentient. Sometimes I even impress myself.
There we go. Let's see if I get an upgrade, a super move for Cap. I should like using Cap. I just haven't thrown him in very much.
Latest advancements from the mind of genius
Nope,
Tony
no
Stark,
specials for Cap.
and they're all for you.
You have my undivided attention. In this reality, anyway. I've crossed paths with this artifact once before.
Craft an epic Ghost Rider ability. Complete one hero op with magic. Oh, okay. Any more costumes in here? Nope.
See you, Hunter.
All right, guys, we are going to call it there. My eyes actually made it pretty well, but Sundays I meet up with the guys and we all play board games, and we're doing the Assassin's Creed board game today, so I'm excited and I got to go set it up. But I will be back some random times this week because apparently we're playing Fire Emblem Engage and Midnight Suns all next weekend. So I kind of got to finish this game finally, don't I? But seriously, guys, thank you so much. I'll be back on Friday, Saturday, Sunday next week. I'll add in Friday so we can throw in some extra days because Morgana's got me hyped for Fire Emblem. And I'll see you guys later. Thanks so much.